I've seen this too many times where my white clients can go through with ease. My African Americans, you got to pull teeth.
It's called modern-day redlining, discriminatory practices against a potential home buyer not based on their income or their credit history, but instead their race. For some, trying to get a mortgage, the so-called American dream, is often too far out of reach. Darcy has been digging into the denial rate for those wanting to qualify. So Darcy, what'd you find here?
Well, in fact, Derek, we learned that the gap of mortgage rates between black and white applicants, it is definitely shocking. In fact, black applicants are denied a mortgage at a rate of 84% higher than white applicants. It means that home ownership is simply out of reach for many. For many, this is the end game, to actually own a home. But it's the process of having credit, scores, reports, down payments that often closes the door for some.
It was stressful. It was very stressful.
The whole process had got real stressful for me, and I wanted to be over with.
As far as the minimum credit requirements.
Desiree Washington and Jeffrey Hampton are two examples of black applicants with good jobs, decent credit. Washington tells me between having a good job, a credit score in the high 500s, providing all of the paperwork, clearing up her credit, dipping into her 401k for the down payment, the process to get a mortgage was grueling.
The underwriting process of home buying has to be the most stressful part because they pick apart your entire life. They dig into every aspect of your home, like everything.
September.
Hampton, who had been living in an apartment, almost walked away from the deal. His credit score almost 600, but it took 9 months for him to get a mortgage.
I didn't think that I would be turned down so many times, and I thought I had pretty good credit, and come to find out that I was being lied to on certain things.
Again, he has decent credit, never filed for bankruptcy, and had a substantial down payment. According to the Home Mortgage Disclosure Act, almost 20% of black applicants are denied a mortgage. It is the highest among all races. Currently, black homeownership is up 44% from the recent low of 40%. But the highest it's ever gotten is only 49.7%, and that was in 2004. Most black applicants are denied because they have poor credit or just too much debt.
When they look at us, and the first thing they said, they raised the bar, and they say, well, he can't get this because of that. But the same person working the same job, a different color, can get that.
We sat down with real estate broker Travis Patterson. He's had clients with okay credit, many with high scores, yet they are still denied. In 15 years, how often do you see someone, there might be some discrimination or there might be some redlining? How often do you see that?
All the time. All the time. Every year.
Patterson says the denial rate for him is at least 3 to 1, if not higher. For his black clients, he tells them the problem often includes income disparities, credit struggles, and loans from larger banks.
Their guidelines are totally different from a local lender or broker. And so I see people with great credit, great income, and they don't meet the retail bank's guidelines, whatever that means, and they get a denial.
According to the HMDA, in 2020, Wells Fargo approved fewer than half of the black homeowners' refinancing applications. Take a look at the disparity. Wells Fargo approved 72% of white applicants compared to 47% of black applicants.
When someone applies for a mortgage, the system may approve them, but it may be stuff on a background check or title search that may come up that may not show up on a credit report, which causes the client to get denied.
Patterson admits many clients are not clear of the impact of their income, student loans, car notes, credit card debt, payday loans, child support, even not understanding closing costs and how much you're actually paying per month.
Taxes, insurance, and mortgage insurance. So the consumer will look at that and say, I can afford $1,000 a month, but when they get to a lender, it's $1,400 a month.
Patterson works directly with local lenders to help his clients, who are often approved immediately.
lenders, local lenders, have a bunch of programs that they have to use and get rid of a lot of money so they can produce more mortgages, which put people in houses.
Patterson says that everyone who wants a home should have the chance to determine the key to qualifying for a mortgage based solely on their credit history, not because of their race.
I deserve a home. I deserve a nice home. I deserve that, just like anybody else. Don't base it on the color of my skin, on why you didn't do it.
Now, there are currently several resources to help applicants purchase a home. There is the FHA, the VA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans, but you can also utilize your 401k. You can even create a savings app to help you basically acquire money to help with your down payment and, of course, with your closing costs.